Have you ever stepped into a senior's home and marveled at how it's always so spotless? Like they've cracked some secret code to banish mess forever? Maybe you've scrubbed your own place top to bottom, only to blink and find the chaos creeping back in. If you're a senior, or care for one, you might think a clean home takes endless energy, something you just don't have anymore. But here's the truth. It's not about slaving away with a mop all day. It's about tiny, clever habits that stack up to make your space shine without breaking your back. Today, I'm spilling the beans on 12 daily tricks that 99% of seniors with the tidiest homes swear by. These aren't exhausting marathons. They're quick, easy moves that take minutes but transform your home into a haven of calm and order. And trust me, stick around to the end, because the last one, most folks overlook it, but it could be the missing piece to a home that feels as good as it looks. Before we dive in, if you're ready to wave goodbye to clutter and hello to a space that lifts your spirits, hit that like button. It helps me keep sharing these gems. If you're new here, subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss a thing. Love this? Comment number 1 below. Not feeling it? Drop a number 0 so I can tweak it for you next time. Let's get started. Imagine waking up to sunlight filtering through your curtains, but your eyes land on a tangle of sheets and pillows flung every which way. Doesn't it feel like the day's already off to a rocky start? Seniors with the cleanest homes know this secret. Making your bed each morning isn't just about tidiness. It's a quiet rebellion against chaos. It's the first brushstroke on the canvas of your day, setting a tone of order and purpose. In less than 2 minutes, yes, I've timed it, you can transform your bedroom from a war zone into a sanctuary. Research even nods along, suggesting that bedmakers feel more in control, a precious gift for seniors whose days might feel unpredictable with aches or slower steps. Take my Aunt Evelyn, 78, a woman who's seen it all. After her hip surgery, she couldn't vacuum or scrub, but she'd still shuffle to her bed each morning, hands trembling as she smoothed her quilt. "It's my first win," she'd say with a twinkle, and I'd see her shoulders lift a little higher. I used to scoff, why bother? But then I tried it. One morning, groggy and grumpy, I tugged my blanket straight, fluffed the pillows, and stepped back. The room didn't just look better, it felt better, like I'd tamed a tiny corner of the universe. Now it's my ritual, a signal to my brain that I'm ready for whatever comes next. For seniors, this habit's a double win. It's light on the body, no bending or lifting heavy things, and heavy on reward. You don't need a magazine-perfect bed. Just pull the covers up, pat the pillows, and call it done. Tell yourself, this is my victory lap. If you're skeptical, time it tomorrow, under 120 seconds, I promise. And here's the kicker. A neat bed sparks a domino effect. You're less likely to toss clothes on it or let clutter creep in. It's not just a habit, it's a mindset. Try it for a week and watch how your mornings shift from frazzled to focused. Your bedroom becomes a calm launch pad, and that's a win worth waking up for. Have you ever blinked and wondered how your living room turned into a junkyard? Keys here, socks there, a mug teetering on the edge of the table. Clutter's sneaky like that, piling up when you're not looking. But seniors with homes so clean you could eat off the floor, they've got a trick. They tame clutter before it grows fangs. Instead of waiting for a mess to demand a full-day battle, they put things back the second they're done. Shoes to the rack, cups to the sink, mail to its spot. It's not cleaning. It's outsmarting the chaos. My neighbor, Mr. Tom, 82, is my clutter-busting hero. His place is a museum of order, and I couldn't crack his code until I caught him in the act. He'd sip his tea, then, bam, rinse the mug and slide it into the cupboard every single time. "If I don't," he'd laugh, "it's a landslide by Friday." I thought he was exaggerating until I left my keys on the counter one day. Then a book, then a jacket. By week's end, I needed a shovel to find my sanity. Inspired, I adopted his one-touch rule. Pick it up, put it away, no detours. Now my keys hit the hook, my coat stays hung, and my space breathes easier. For seniors, this habit's a lifesaver. Less bending to pick up piles, less overwhelm when energy's low. It's not about perfection, it's about keeping the tide from rising. Picture this, you finish a snack, and instead of dropping the plate on the table, you rinse it in 30 seconds. Done. No landslide, no guilt. The beauty? It's a mental win too. Less stuff cluttering your space means less cluttering your mind. Mr. Tom says it keeps his arthritis from flaring up over big cleanups, and I believe him. Start small, pick one thing today, like your TV remote, and return it every time. Watch how fast the mess shrinks. It's less work now than a war later, and your home stays a peaceful retreat. Ever run your finger along a counter and cringe at the crumbs or sticky pie spots staring back at you? It's funny how a little mess on a surface can make the whole room feel like it's frowning. Seniors with homes that gleam have a fix. They wipe surfaces daily, kitchen counters, bathroom sinks, coffee tables. It's not a deep scrub, it's a quick swipe, a flick of the wrist that keeps dirt from settling in like an unwelcome guest. Takes less than a minute, but the payoff? A space that feels fresh as a daisy every day. I picked this up from Mrs. Clara, 70, who lives down the hall. Her kitchen's so bright, you'd think it's brand new, and she spilled her secret one day. A damp cloth after every meal. Keeps the grime from winning, she winked. I used to let my coffee table collect dust and mug rings until it looked like modern art. Bad modern art. Then I tried her way. A quick wipe each night with a microfiber cloth. 20 seconds later, it's like I've got a fairy godmother. Now my place feels polished without me breaking a sweat. For seniors, this is genius. Low effort, high impact. No heavy lifting, no harsh chemicals. Just a cloth and maybe a spritz of vinegar water, if you're fancy. Think about it. Counters catch spills, sinks get toothpaste blobs, tables hoard fingerprints. Left alone, they turn into a cleaning nightmare. But a daily swipe? It's like hitting reset. Mrs. Clara says it keeps her from dreading big cleanups, and I get it. My back thanks me too. Picture walking into your kitchen tomorrow, counters gleaming, no crumbs in sight. Feels good, right? Start tonight. Pick one surface, say your dining table, and give it a once-over before bed. Time it. Under 60 seconds, and your home's already thanking you. The trick's in the consistency. Little moves, big shine, and your space stays inviting. Does laundry ever feel like a beast that grows overnight? One day the basket's empty, the next it's spilling over like a volcano. For seniors, that pile can be more than annoying, it's a physical hurdle. But those with the cleanest homes, they've got a smarter plan. Wash a small load every day. No waiting for a towering stack that demands hours and a chiropractor visit. Just a quick, easy rinse that keeps the laundry room tame and their closet stocked. My dad, 74, used to be laundry's sworn enemy. He'd let it pile up until he was drowning in shirts, then groan as his back screamed from hauling it all. I'd read about this daily trick and nudged him to try it. One load? Ridiculous, he huffed. But I caught him tossing in a few towels while the coffee brewed one morning. A week later, he called me, sheepish. Beats the old way? I'm not winded anymore. I jumped on board too. 10 minutes to wash socks or a shirt, and I'm never digging for clean jeans. It's not a chore, it's a breeze. For senior, this habit's a game changer. Big loads mean bending, lifting, and exhaustion. Daily mini loads sidestep all that. You're not wrestling a mountain, you're flicking a switch. Picture this. You wake up, toss in yesterday's shirt and a towel, hit start and go about your day. By lunch, it's folded, done, no sweat. My dad says it keeps his energy for gardening instead of groaning over socks. And I feel the same. Less stress, more freedom. Try it. Grab whatever's in the basket today, maybe a couple of dishcloths, and wash it. Takes 10 minutes and you're here ahead of the game. The best part? You'll never panic over empty drawers again. It's laundry on your terms, not the piles, and that's a win for any senior's day. Ever shuffled into your kitchen at dawn, bleary-eyed only to be slapped awake by a sink overflowing with last night's dishes? It's like the day's already yelling at you before you've had coffee. Seniors with homes that hum with calm don't let that happen. They clear dishes every night. No towering stacks, no greasy guilt, just a quick wash or dishwasher load that leaves their kitchen sparkling and their mornings peaceful. My grandma, 80, drilled this into me. Even with arthritis knotting her fingers, she'd rinse plates after supper, muttering, "A clean sink is a clean soul." I'd roll my eyes. Teenagers, right? But years later, I get it. I'd let dishes pile up once, thinking, I'll deal with it tomorrow. Morning came and I was growling at crusty pans before breakfast. Then I tried her way. 5 minutes post-dinner to scrub or load, a wipe of the sink, and done. Next day, I walked in, saw that empty gleam, and felt like I'd won a prize. Now it's my nightly Zen moment. For senior, this is pure gold. Low energy, high reward. No heavy lifting, just a few minutes to dodge a bigger mess later. Think about it. A sink full of dishes festers overnight. Smells creep in, stains set. But wash them fresh, and your kitchen's a blank slate come sunrise. Grandma said it kept her from feeling buried, and I see why. My mood lifts when I'm not glaring at yesterday's spaghetti. Imagine finishing dinner tonight, then taking 5 minutes to rinse and stack. Morning you will thank night you, trust me. Start small, clear just your plate tonight, wipe the sink, and feel the shift. It's not just a clean kitchen. It's a cleaner start to your day, and that's a gift worth giving yourself. Ever noticed how paper seems to breed in your home? Bills, junk mail, receipts piling up like they're plotting a takeover. One day your counter's clear, the next it's buried under an avalanche of envelopes. Seniors with homes that stay serene don't let it get that far. They tackle paper clutter daily. The moment it crosses their threshold, they sort it. Trash to the bin, keepers to a file. It's a minute's work that keeps their space and their sanity intact. My friend Sue, 69, was drowning in paper until she snapped. Her dining table was a mail graveyard, bills mixed with flyers, a chaos she'd ignore until it spilled over. One day, fed up, she started her deal with it now rule. Junk went straight to recycling, bills to a folder. I saw her table a week later, spotless. Inspired, I set up a basket by my door. Trash one pile, keepers another. No more digging through stacks for a lost coupon. It's a minute, and I'm free. Sue says it's her paper peace treaty, and I'm a believer. For seniors, this habit's a lifesaver. Less bending to sift through piles, less stress when memory's not as sharp. Paper clutter's a sneaky thief. It steals space and calm. Left unchecked, it's a mountain. Handled daily, it's a molehill. Picture this. You grab the mail, toss the ads, file the rest, done before your tea cools. Sue says it keeps her arthritis from flaring over big sorts, and I feel lighter too. No more paper guilt. Try it. Set a spot near your entry tomorrow, a box, a tray, and sort as you walk in. Take 60 seconds and your counters stay clear. It's not just tidiness, it's taking back control one envelope at a time, and your home stays a clutter-free zone. Ever walked into your home and felt the air hug you with a heavy, stuffy grip? Even though everything's in place, it's like the space is sulking. Seniors with homes that breathe easy know the fix. They air things out daily. Just 10 minutes with the windows cracked, and fresh air swoops in, chasing out dust, cooking smells, and that closed-in blah. It's a simple move that turns a stale box into a living, vibrant haven. My Uncle Joe, 77, turned me onto this. After heart surgery, he couldn't scrub floors, but he'd hobble to the window each morning, letting the breeze dance through. Keeps me breathing easy, he'd say, and his place always felt lighter than mine. I tried it after frying fish once. The stink lingered until I flung the windows open. 10 minutes later, it was like the house woke up, crisp and clean. Now I do it daily, and it's my secret weapon against that cooped-up funk. For seniors, this is effortless brilliance. No bending, no strain, just a twist of the wrist to let nature work its magic. Stale air is a sneaky foe. It traps odors, weighs you down. A quick burst of fresh air flips the script. Think about it. You sip your coffee, crack a window, and feel the shift. Dust floats out, energy flows in. Joe says it keeps his spirits up when he's stuck inside, and I get it. My head clears too. Even in winter, a sliver of open window for 5 minutes does the trick without freezing you out. Try it tomorrow. Open one window while you eat breakfast. Time it 10 minutes, and your home's reborn. It's not just air, it's a breath of life for your space, and that freshness lifts every corner. Ever noticed how a dusty TV or shelf can make your whole room look like it's wearing a tired old coat? Dust doesn't just sit there, it shouts neglect. Seniors with homes that stay crisp don't let it win. They dust high-touch spots daily. Not the whole house, mind you, just a quick swipe where it matters. Tables, screens, nightstands. 2 minutes and their place looks like it's ready for company. No marathon required. Mrs. Patel, 71 next door, showed me how it's done. Her living room's always got this polished glow, and I asked her secret. Dust the spots you see, she said, swiping her TV and nightstand every evening with a little duster. I used to let my desk pile up with fuzz until I'd sneeze just sitting there. Then I copied her. A quick pass each night, and boom, no more allergy haze, and it looks sharp. She says it keeps her from dreading big cleanups, and I'm hooked. For seniors, this habit's perfect. Light on the joints, big on payoff. Dust isn't just ugly, it's skin cells and dander that clog the air. Especially tough if breathing's a chore. A daily flick keeps it at bay without wearing you out. Picture this. You finish dinner, grab a cloth, and hit your coffee table and TV, done before the news ends. Mrs. Patel says it's her stay well trick, and I feel the difference. Less sniffles, more shine. Start tonight. Pick 3 spots you touch daily, say your remote, a shelf, a lamp, and dust them. Takes 120 seconds, and your home's got that fresh edge. It's not just clean, it's alive clean, and your space stays welcoming. Ever woken up, stumbled into your living room and felt yesterday's mess slap you in the face? Blankets askew, cups everywhere. It's like the day's already sour before it starts. Seniors with homes that hum with peace don't let that happen. They reset before bed. 10 minutes to fold, stack, and clear, and their space greets them with a smile come morning. It's not a chore, it's a nightly hug to their future selves. My cousin's grandpa, 80, is the king of this. I crashed at his place once, and after TV time, he'd straighten pillows, fold throws, clear the table. Clockwork. I woke up to a living room so calm I thought I'd dreamed it. Keeps me sane, he shrugged. I used to crash with stuff everywhere, then groan at the sight. Now I set a 10-minute timer. Blankets up, dishes out, clutter gone. Morning me loves it. Pure zen instead of ugh. For seniors, this is a sweet deal. Low effort, no heavy lifting, just a gentle wind down that saves energy for fun stuff. Mess in the AM steals your pep. A tidy reset gives it back. Imagine this. You're winding down, TV off, and you fluff the couch, clear the counter. Done before your yawn hits. Grandpa says it keeps his knees from cursing big cleanups, and I feel lighter too. No chaos to wrestle. Try it tonight. Set a timer, hit the main spots. Kitchen, living room, bedroom. Takes 10 minutes in your morning's bloom. It's not just tidying, it's crafting calm from the day's end, a senior-friendly way to keep peace. Ever seen a spill and thought, I'll get it later, just because the cleaner's lost in a closet somewhere? It's the little things that trip us up. Seniors with homes that stay spotless don't play that game. They keep tools close. A cloth in the kitchen, wipes in the bathroom, a duster by the TV. Everything's within arm's reach, so messes meet their match fast. Convenience turns cleaning from a slog to a snap. My mom, 67, cracked this code. I'd watch her grab a spill in seconds. Caddy under the sink, wipes by the sink, duster on the shelf. Why hunt, she'd say. I used to rummage for supplies, then give up. Smudges one every time. Then I stashed cloths everywhere, kitchen, bath, living room. Now a drip on the counter's gone before it dries. Cleaning's a breeze, not a battle. Mom says it keeps her from overdoing it, and I'm sold. Less fuss, more fix. For seniors, this is brilliant. No trekking across the house, no digging through drawers when energy's low. A spill's a speed bump, not a roadblock. Picture this, you're brushing your teeth, spot a toothpaste blob, grab a wipe from under the sink, done in 10 seconds. Mom says it's her no excuses trick, and I feel the power. Mess can't hide when tools don't either. Set it up tomorrow, a cloth and spur in the kitchen, wipes in the bath, a duster by your chair. Takes a minute to stash, saves hours of grief. It's not just handy, it's your cleaning superpower, keeping your home spotless with ease. Ever walked barefoot and felt crumbs or pet hair stick to your soles? Right? Dirty floors can sour a clean home faster than you'd think. Seniors with spaces that stay pristine don't let it slide. They sweep or vacuum high-traffic spots daily. 5 minutes in the kitchen or hall, and their floors stay crisp. No grit allowed. It's a quick pass that keeps the whole place feeling sharp. My pal Ed, 73, with his pup Max, is my floor guru. His bad knee made mopping a misery, but he got a lightweight vacuum and hits the hall daily. Keeps me sane, he grins, and his place feels like a showroom. Dog hair be damned. I used to let my kitchen collect crumbs until it crunched underfoot. Now I sweep after cooking. 5 minutes, and it's barefoot bliss again. Ed says it saves his joints from big hauls, and I'm with him. Less mess, more peace. For seniors, this is a win. No bending low, no heavy buckets, just a broom or a cordless vac to keep dirt in check. Floors catch everything, dust, spills, fur, and left alone, they're a chore waiting to pounce. A daily sweep sidesteps that. Imagine this, you finish dinner, grab a broom, and clear the kitchen, done before dessert cools. Ed says it keeps Max's shedding from ruling the roost, and my floors thank me too. Brighter, fresher, instantly. Try it tomorrow. Pick one spot, hall, kitchen, and sweep or vac for 5 minutes. Dirt's out, calm's in. It's not just clean floors, it's a cleaner vibe, and your home stays lively. What's the point of a spotless home if you never stop to soak it in? Seniors with the cleanest spaces don't just tidy. They savor the calm it brings. After the work's done, they pause. A cup of tea, a quiet sit, a moment to bask in the peace they've built. It's not about bragging rights, it's about turning their home into a haven where they feel truly at ease. A reward for every small effort. My great-aunt Rose, 88, lived this. She'd tidy her little cottage, then settled by the window with tea, smiling at her handiwork. "This is why I bother," she'd say, her voice soft but sure. I used to rush through cleaning, on to the next thing, never stopping. Then I stayed with her, saw that glow, and tried it. Now, post-tidy, I grab coffee, sit, and breathe. No clutter, just quiet. It's pure joy, and Rose knew it keeps you going. For seniors, this habit's the cherry on top. Low energy, high soul lift. A clean home's not just looks, it's a feeling, especially when mobility's tricky or days feel long. Picture this. You've reset, the room's clear, so you light a candle, sink into your chair. 5 minutes of bliss. Rose said it kept her heart light when her knees weren't. And I feel it too. Calm's the real prize. Try it tonight. After tidying, sit with a drink or book. No rush. Feel the space hug you back. It's why you do this. It's not just a clean home. It's your peace earned and enjoyed, a senior's sweetest reward. These 12 habits, from bed making to savoring, prove it. Cleanliness isn't a grind, it's a rhythm. Aunt Evelyn's bed, Mr. Tom's mugs, Rose's quiet moments, they show how little moves bring big calm, especially for seniors. The takeaway? Start small, stay consistent, and your home becomes a sanctuary. You don't need endless energy, just smart, steady steps. What's your one takeaway to try? Comment below. I'm dying to know. Love this? Smash that like button and subscribe with the bell on. Let's keep making life brighter, one habit at a time. See you next video.